All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are exploring the absolutely wild world of apocalypse survival. We're going to look at everything from a bunker that costs less than a cup of coffee, all the way up to a military fortress that costs $1 billion. And let me tell you, the difference is, well, it's staggering.
It's a crazy question, right? But believe it or not, people are spending absolute fortunes to answer it. So, what does your money really buy you when it feels like the world is ending? Let's find out, and we're going to start at the very, very bottom.
And this just says it all. On one side, you've got a rusty, buried box that is literally already failing. And on the other, a secret city carved deep inside a mountain, a place that can survive pretty much anything you throw at it. So first up, we're diving into the world of the do-it-yourselfers and the repurposed relics. You know, these are the bunkers for people who decide to take survival into their own hands. And the results? Well, let's just say they're very, very different. This is it. Seriously. For just $1, you get yourself a buried shipping container. It's wet, it's already bending under the weight of the dirt above it, and honestly, it looks like the apocalypse already happened to the bunker. Not exactly inspiring a lot of confidence.
So what's the grand tour like in a $1 bunker? Well, you step inside and that's it. You're done. As the owner actually said, the tour's over. It's tiny, it's damp, and as you can probably guess, it offers basically zero protection from anything.
Okay, now let's make a bit of a jump, actually a huge jump, up to $1 million. So what does that get you? A whole decommissioned nuclear missile silo. And you got to appreciate the irony, right? Taking a relic of the Cold War, something designed to end the world, and turning it into a personal fortress to survive the end of the world. And we're talking about a structure with a 7,000-pound blast door built to take a direct hit. But you know, the real genius here is the engineering. See, the main control room doesn't actually sit on the ground. The entire floor is this massive platform that just hangs from the ceiling. It's designed to swing and absorb the shockwave from a nuclear bomb. Pretty incredible. So get this. Everything, the old command center, the new living quarters, there's even a private club 5 stories down. It is all hanging from just 8 massive springs. It's just an unbelievable piece of engineering, transformed from a weapon of war into a super unique, super fortified home. Now, for a completely different philosophy of survival, for $3 million, a YouTuber built a bunker in his backyard. But the value isn't just in the concrete, it's the absolutely insane collection of homemade weapons he keeps inside. This approach is less about hiding and more about, well, an aggressive defense. We're talking a wrist-mounted rocket launcher, a machine gun with a chainsaw, and even a spinning built of knives. Wow.
So we've seen the DIY approach, right? Whether that means repurposing old military tech or building your own personal armory. But for some people, just surviving, that's not the goal. This next tier of bunkers is all about a totally different idea, not just preserving your life, but preserving a lifestyle of comfort and community, even when the world outside is gone.
For $30 million, you can buy a spot in what is, for all intents and purposes, an underground skyscraper. I mean, this isn't just a bunker. It's a completely self-sufficient community for 75 people. It's got everything you'd need to rebuild society, a hospital, its own food production, and even a jail, just in case things get a little complicated down there. Okay, let's up the price again to $50 million. This is where things get genuinely bizarre. This bunker is hidden under a totally normal-looking suburban house, and its entire reason for existing is to fight the psychological damage of being trapped underground. This is survival by tricking your own brain. And that quote really captures the whole philosophy. 30 feet underground, you'll find fake grass, palm trees, a swimming pool, and even windows with painted scenery to make it look like daytime. The whole point is that if you have to live there for years, you won't go crazy, because your brain is being tricked into thinking you're still in the real world. But you know what? All of that, it's basically just child's play compared to our final destination. We are now heading to the $1 billion bunker, the Cheyenne Mountain Space Force Station. And this isn't some private luxury home. This is probably the most secure military installation on the entire planet. So the first layer of defense here isn't man-made at all. The entire complex is buried beneath 2,000 feet of solid granite. That's almost half a mile of solid rock, designed to protect it from the most powerful weapons ever invented. So just how secret is this place? Well, let's just say almost everything inside is classified. The source for this story was told over and over again to put a lens cap on the camera. We can't see the layout, we can't see the technology,
because it's one of the most sensitive military sites in the world.
And here is the part that is it's absolutely mind-blowing. Even deep inside the mountain, the bunker itself doesn't actually touch the rock. The whole city-sized complex is built on over 1,300 massive springs. So if a nuke hits or a massive earthquake strikes, the mountain will shake. But the bunker inside, it will just gently sway.
It is, truly, a self-contained city. It's home to NORAD's command center, but it also has its own power plant, its own water supply with huge underground lakes, a full fire station, roads big enough for fire trucks, and yes, even a Subway sandwich shop.
So, after this absolutely wild journey, from a $1 death trap all the way to a billion-dollar fortress, what's the big takeaway? Let's put this incredible range of survival options into perspective.
This table really breaks it all down, doesn't it? The $1 bunker might, maybe, survive a light rain. The $30 million luxury complex, that's designed for a small community to outlast the collapse of society for decades. But the billion-dollar bunker, that is designed for humanity's absolute last stand against a full-on extinction event.
So it all boils down to what survival really means to you. Is it about preserving a certain quality of life with swimming pools and fake sunlight? Or is it about pure, hardcore security? Is true safety found in comfort and community? Or is it found behind massive blast doors deep inside a mountain? It's a fascinating question to think about.